Hi guys, this is Ken back again with another video. This time to show you the unboxing of the Xiaomi Mi Band 4. So this is the replacement of the Mi Band 3. It's a big improvement since it has a bigger screen. It's in color as well, while in the previous generation you did not have the color screen. So let's open this and see what is inside. So here's the box. I actually got the Chinese version. It does have Chinese and English, so they also have a version with NFC. This does not have NFC. This is the non-NFC version since I don't have the compatible payments here in Portugal. There would be no need to get the NFC version. So let's open this and see what's inside. So we pull this out. You have the smartwatch. There it is. I'm not like blown away with the quality. It's, you know, this is like a rubber band and the plastic. I don't think this is glass. You can see the Mi logo right there, the heart rate sensor, and the charging port. And you can see here the band up close. You have all these little holes to adjust the diameter of your wrist. And you have the little snap-on thingy. So now one thing I can notice here, I'm not sure you can see it in the video, is you can actually see the difference between the non-usable part of the screen and the screen itself. You can see there's kind of a, it depends on how you shift this. I don't know if you can see that. It would look nicer if it was completely flush, you know, inside, that you could not see that, but that's not like a deal breaker to me. And if you actually touch this, you can see this is what happens. You won't get any access to the screens. You have to pair this with your phone in order for it to switch on. So yeah, we'll see that in a minute. So to charge this, now, I've heard online that you don't have to remove the little bean right here from the band itself, that you can charge this without removing that, but I don't see any way to do that because the charger, let me see if I can get it out and show you. So you see the charger right here, it has to actually snap onto the watch. So you align the connectors here. These two little connectors have to align with those, and it has to snap on. You have to actually, and if you have it on the band, I'm going to show you to prove my point. So if I were to, let me put this back in, sorry, wrong way around, goes this way. So if I would actually try to charge this like so, if I actually try to, you know, connect this way, there's no way it will connect. You can actually kind of push it in, but it won't connect. It won't charge your watch. So you have to remove this. Unless I'm doing something wrong, guys, that you see that I'm not seeing, you have to remove this and to be able to charge this. To be able to charge this, you have to remove it from the band. Okay? So I'm gonna put this charging so you can see. And you can also see the manual of this version. Since it is the Chinese version, it's thinner than the global version one. The global version one has more languages. It's a thicker booklet, and this one you can see it's all in Chinese. There's no English here, so yeah, that's not really good. So I actually have my Anker power bank here, and I'm going to show you how this charges. So I'm just going to connect this right here into the port, and it's charging. So you'll get this. So you'll get this kind of image. Double tap. Whoops. Let me double tap again. This guy's spinning around. So while you're on the main screen, if you swipe to the right, you can have access to controlling your tracks. I'm going to lower the lights here, or else you can't see this, guys. The lights are a little bit too bright. So if I swipe to the right, you can see right here, you can change tracks here. And then you have the menus here, you have the status, shows your steps, distance, calories, alerts, any alerts you have pending, the heart rate sensor, You have the workout, which is you have outdoor running, treadmill, cycling, walking, exercise, pool swimming. So on the main app, you can limit the heart rate you want depending on your age and whatnot. You'll have the max limit of heart rate that you want to be alerted of, and you can actually define that on the app so that when you're running, if you reach your max heart rate, it'll actually sound an alarm. You can define that on the app, not here on the watch itself. Then you can check out the weather. So it'll give all the weather depending on how it's connected to your phone. If it's not connected, you won't have any weather alerts, of course. Then you have notifications. I don't have any right now. Then you have this screen, which is DND is for controlling your sleep. So it measures how you're sleeping at night. Oops. Okay, more. So you can set alarms. You can, like I said, control your music also from here. You have stopwatch. You have this timer as well, a countdown timer. You have this to find your device if you want to. You can actually make the watch silent or ring. Here you can see Alipay. The band displays, you can actually change the various band displays, and you can add more from the app. So if you go into the app, you'll have a lot more band displays to change here on your phone. And you also have an app that you can find in the in the Play Store to get even more bands. I can't remember the name, but I'll try and put the link as soon as I find it. If I remember, I'll try and put that so you guys can check that out as well. And then you have the settings. So you have brightness, lock screen. You have all that. Keep on jumping out. Sorry about that. So I have settings. So you have brightness, lock screen. I think light up the screen and swipe to unlock. Okay, that's just like a lock screen option. Here you can reboot the watch. You can factory reset it. Be careful with that. This, I'm not quite sure what it is. And here's the version of the software. So this one, it now has the 1.0.5.48, and that's it. So yeah. And yeah, pretty much that's it. Then you have the app on the phone where you can change the watch faces. You have a whole bunch of watch faces that you can install. So it's a pretty nice little watch, guys. I do definitely recommend it for what you pay. And I would also, like I said before, I would also improve this design a bit. I think this could be a little bit more curved out instead of like straight like that, squared out. I would rather have it like curved. I think it would look nicer. And the fact that you can actually see the screen there is another thing that I would also improve. Screen brightness in daylight is pretty good. I wouldn't say it's like incredible, but it is better than the Mi Band 3. You can see it. It's also not as bright as, for example, my Gear S3, but these are totally different classes of watches. You can't you can't really fairly compare these. I'm gonna do a heart rate sensor test on both of these watches for you guys to see. So I'm gonna start measuring on both. And we'll see if there's much of a difference between both of these. So this one read 89 beats per minute. The Mi Band is still going. And it read 91. So there's a slight difference between both of these. On the Gear S3 we have 89 and this one read 91. So there's a slight difference between both of them. And so nothing to be worried about in terms of accuracy. It's not like that much of a difference. I would improve this strap mechanism. This is kind of not really good to strap. So if you want to tighten this really well, you can see that I'm actually using my finger to hold this, but as soon as I let go to kind of attach this, it moves again. So I think they should make some kind of different mechanism here to hold this tight. You know, you kind of have to jiggle this around to get the right fit. I'm not really into this kind of feature. I think you need some kind of grappling mechanism here to hold this into place so you can fasten this and it doesn't slip as much. You can see it compared to the S3 Frontier, the size. Some people say that the charge right there is very hard to read. I can read it pretty well. Of course, if you're running, it's kind of difficult if you're like sweating and whatnot. You can also activate this option, which you use your wrist to, when you raise your wrist, it'll activate the watch, as you can see. Just have to flick up your arm. That's something you activate in the menus of the Mi Band app. You have to do that on the outside of the watch. And the screen on time is kind of short. I think it could be a little bit longer, but that's all in favor of saving battery life, which is understandable. And yeah, guys, this is basically the overall look of the watch. I'd love to hear your opinion on this. What do you think about this watch? Do you have one? Would you buy it? What would you improve in this? What don't you like about the watch? So leave your comments, guys. If you're new to my channel and if you like my videos, don't forget to subscribe for more goodies. And if you like this particular video, please leave your thumbs up. And any comments you have would be more than appreciated. And if you want to get this watch for yourself, you can also check out the links in the description below for you to get this, as well as the Mi Band 3 and any other watches that I think are recommended. And yeah, this is it, guys. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. See you later.